I am a single mother raising my daughter, Emily, in a quiet suburban neighborhood. My husband and I separated years ago, and he is unable to have children, so it has always been just the two of us. Emily was born with unusually light pigmentation in her eyes and hair. She has pale skin, light brown hair, and eyes that appear almost golden in certain lighting. Though her condition isn't as severe as albinism, doctors told us that her pigmentation might normalize as she grows older, so we chose not to pursue any treatments. At first, our neighbors were understanding, but when Emily started kindergarten, strangers began whispering. Some parents gossiped, speculating that I must have bleached her hair or that her father must be foreign and had abandoned us. A friend informed me about these rumors, and I decided to address them at a parent-teacher meeting. Thankfully, after explaining the situation, most of the misunderstandings were cleared up. When Emily reached her final year of kindergarten, a new boy, Jacob, joined her class. His mother, Tiffany, had a flashy appearance and was immediately ostracized by the other moms. But from the moment Jacob saw Emily, he became obsessed with her. At first, I dismissed it as childhood infatuation. Jacob would follow Emily everywhere, constantly demanding to play with her. If Emily was playing with another child, especially a boy, Jacob would chase them away aggressively. This made Emily increasingly isolated. He would bring her gifts, flowers, trinkets, but she told me they were all stolen from other children. The real problem, however, was Tiffany. She became fixated on the idea that Emily and Jacob were destined to be together. She would make strange, dramatic statements, calling Emily a princess and Jacob her prince. It was unsettling. Tiffany even suggested that we should move in together so the prince and princess could grow up side by side. Her obsession grew to the point where other parents took notice. Eventually, during a school meeting, both her behavior and Jacob's aggressive actions were publicly addressed. The school took action, and Jacob was transferred to another kindergarten. I thought the nightmare was over. But a few months later, the unimaginable happened. One afternoon, while I was at my part-time job, I received a frantic phone call. Emily had been kidnapped. She had been playing in the school's garden when, in a split second, she was taken. The police were already on the scene when I arrived, speaking with the teachers and the principal. My mind raced with terrifying possibilities. Was this about ransom? Was it connected to Tiffany and Jacob? I was sent home to wait, my heart pounding in agony. Then, about an hour later, Emily came home, sobbing. I rushed to her, holding her tightly. Her clothes were disheveled, her underwear was missing, and her hair was damp. We took her to the hospital immediately. Miraculously, though she had been physically harmed, the worst had not happened. The following morning, I found an envelope in my mailbox. Inside was a note that read, "Emily belongs to the prince." Along with it was a DVD. Shaking with fear, I contacted the police. They played the DVD in the presence of officers and legal officials. The footage was horrifying. Jacob, in a delusional fantasy, treating Emily as if she were his captive bride, under the encouragement of his mother. The audio captured Tiffany instructing Jacob on how to hold Emily, how to keep her from running. Some officers couldn't bear to watch. Tiffany was arrested, and the case against her was overwhelming. Rumors swirled. Some said she had been involved in other criminal activities before. Others claimed she had been part of something much darker. Whatever the truth, she was gone, and her influence over my daughter's life was finally erased. Emily received counseling and, to my relief, has been able to heal. She plays happily with her friends now, without fear. My husband, who had been away for work, is finally returning home soon. Life is slowly returning to normal. Looking back, I feel disgusted by everything that happened. The internet can be cruel. Some people speculate that I made up parts of the story, while others blame me for speaking out. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that Emily is safe, and we can finally move forward as a family.